going to Cannes. Welcome to Cannes first, and we will do first the seafront by bus, and then we will stop at the film festival, and then you can go to the seafront like Sept and take a nice photo, and then you can go to the beach. Just on your left, you've got the 5-star Majestic Hotel, and the penthouse is 25,000 euro daily rate, but you have got your own hairdresser. The seafront is called La Croisette. It means little cross. And you've got public beach and private beach. The 5-star hotel, the private beach is 70 euro daily rate. Just on your left you see Casino, and that's originally there was another building, and the film festival was there until 1982.
Wow, Prix.
You can see the Carlton on the left with 2 black domes. That's again a 5-star hotel. And in 1955, Chris Kelly was launching the film of Hitchcock, Catch the Thief, with Cary Grant, and some shots were made here.
Wow, boy. Even property,
That's the last 5-star hotel, the Martinez.
Luxury hotel, luxury, super luxury.
That has been bought not a long time ago to the Qatar people. It's, in France, it's forbidden to forbid. That's the reason people park anywhere. On a long distance, on the left, you can see the beautiful hilltop village.
What seafront they have developed, I say. Huh? Alva?
Yeah.
The seafront they have developed.
Dolce Gabbana.
Full sand पर है मेरे पेपर सारा आ गया चलिए तो हो गया टायर है
Now you can see the hilltop village, Le Suquet it's called, and you've got a tower from the 14th century.
Where is it? Sorry.
We'll come down and we'll see our boat now, my boat. Oh!
I prefer sailing boat. Old rigging sailing. They're all in Saint-Tropez now because there's a regatta.
Regatta.
Very good.
private boats.
During the film festival, all the yachts so you will have a nice view a little bit further down past the traffic light. You have the two islands belonging to Cannes soon. Just over there on your right, we have got two big islands. So the first one, the biggest one, Sant Margaret, and it's where you have got the famous cell of the Iron Mask. You know, the twin brother of the Louis XIV, who was in cell here and then killed in Paris in La Bastille. And here you have got Dr. Malia, who has got a property. The one is bankrupt on the left pocket and a lot of money on the right. And here you see a billionaire island, and the extension is Antibes. The billionaire island, you have got Heineken, you have got Abramovich, wealthy Russia. And where in Cap d'Antibes, where you have got the famous hotel, five-star hotel, Eden Rock, is where all the artists comes during the film festival, and then after they go to the film festival. In 1946, Picasso who stayed there, and he met the curator who invited him to expose in the museum. And that time it was regarding, his work was regarding the Greek mythology. You can see some ceramic here, the two houses on the left, and if we were turning on the left, you had Valoris, and that's a ceramic specialist.
Picasso.
Just in front of you on the left side, you have a statue of Bonaparte, who came from Elba, the prison, in 1815. But he was chased from Gulf Jean. He had to run away because we lost too many wars with the British. But funny enough, now they celebrate him. So British promenade des Anglais. Why? Because on the 19th century, the people, there were a lot of seamen who were going to a foreign country, and when they get it back, they got cholera. So the people from Nice was very poor, and the British built, I mean, not this avenue, but a little path along the seaside. And the British promenade is 7 kilometers long. Called the Payum. And as it was overflowed, they decided to cover up. And last year they made the wonderful garden. Yeah. Oh. Normal shop, because it's VAT free. So they do their own perfume, then facial cream with royal jelly bees, and you get 10 years younger.
Oh.
And if you buy two, you get 20 years younger. Oh. Then you have got Argan Oil. That's very good for the skin and for your hair. You can massage your hair before washing with Argan Oil. You can leave it for either 2 hours or the whole night. And then you wash it. You don't need any air conditioner. And if you have got dry elbow, you can use it even after your shower. and if you have got skin problems. So on a long distance, up on the hill, that's called the hill of the castle with the. You can see the water as well, and the first inhabitants used to live here until the 12th century. It's called the hill of the castle, but unfortunately, the castle was erased by the King Louis XIV. And originally, a long time ago, on the 5th century before Christ, we had an agora, that is to say, a Greek people who were there.
Thank you.
So you can see all the coast, and at the far end is Antibes. Valley of Monaco in press. But I think now it's coming here. Maybe also Monet.
Of course, with one area. And once we come down, there will be a guided tour of the museum area. They take few minutes to explain how these perfume things are, just to give you an idea of perfumes. And of course, then you will be inside the shop where the attendant, the ladies, they will inform you about the perfumes, what kind of perfumes they have. So that is where you can buy the perfumes. Of course, they will, it's like a test of the name. Two of them. One is called Belle de Nuit. The second one, which is very new, which started about last year probably, or 2 years before, Belle Cherie. Yeah, so two of them, and they are all lovely. And then they have another one called Diamant, the unisex one they have for perfumes. They're known as Fragonard, very famous perfumes of south of France.
So now you can see the hilltop village as, and you can see on the left side a middle-aged castle, who was a ruin of a middle-aged castle. Who creates the perfume is a nose. He has to study for 10 years. So the main school is in Grasse, in Paris and Versailles, and he only works 3 hours a day because he can smell roughly 250 fragrance. So he only works 3 hours. He lives like a monk, cannot drink, just drink. He cannot drink, he cannot eat spicy food, and he cannot smoke. So we've got as well a lot of eucalyptus, olive trees, you can see here. Eucalyptus, fig trees on the left. Yeah. They make perfume as well with fig trees. By the way, the perfume factory is called Fragonard. That was a painter from the 18th century who loved to do ladies with a lot of cleavage. Here you can see on your right olive trees, magnolia. On your right, beautiful. And I was telling mimosa or water. That's the famous tree. The flowers grows in January, February. It's yellow bushes. Okay.
Violet. Number 16, Violet.
If you don't mind, we're gonna see our soap laboratory every day in an artisanal way. What I've got in my hand, this is natural base made of extract from coconut, copra, that we, you know coconut, that we just mix with the natural softeners such as sweet almond oil, olive oil, honey, different colors and fragrances. We heat them up to about 40 Celsius degrees, those beads. Soap comes out like a long bar. We just cut it in a little pieces. We put under the small press, which has about 2 tons of the compression, and we've got very old shapes in bronze, such as ducks, such as roses, such as eggs, lemons, like in a manufactory. Okay? And we're gonna see our beauty products, ladies and gentlemen. They are just upstairs. Waiting for everyone. Don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, in this last laboratory, if you wish to have a look, on the shelves you can find aluminium bottles. They are our perfumes. You can keep a quality 6 to 8 years unbreakable. Perfume contains 24% of the oils, the most concentrated product. Eau de parfum, 15%. Eau de toilette, 10%, and eau de cologne, 5% of the oil. So perfume is the strongest, and we're gonna try right now our perfumes, please. And I'm gonna ask you to do not films anymore. Wait to the end of our shop, please. We're gonna smell our fragrances over there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, ladies and gentlemen, come as close as colleague Isabel.
Yes.
We're gonna try on your hand. Don't forget, it's for your face. Nourishing, moisturizing, anti-wrinkles. In 5 minutes, we look 5 years younger. You should try this one.
We're in Monaco.
Then our second stop will be at the main casino. Okay, we stopped 2 minutes. We're not getting off. He has to pay the tax.
Build this country.
Nice Ferrari, yellow Ferrari. On the left, we follow her.
Escalator, and that brings you out on top of the mountain. So Sylvie will be ahead of us. She will be in the first lift so that she is out and she can guide you from that place. And of course, I will come behind to make sure the last person is also coming out. This is the Formula 1 racetrack, just about here on the left. This is the beginning, and we will drive through it later on when we come to Monte Carlo, which is there. On the left is Monte Carlo. Yeah, so we will go there very soon. From these steps on the mountains to come to the area. But the amount of noise it makes here because of the Formula 1 races, considered as one of the most dangerous races of the world because of the mountain area. And where we were driving is where generally they have the race. That is the racetrack where we were driving. But we are going to go to the main base. That is the starting point of the Formula 1. And of course that is later on. At the moment we are arriving into our parking bay, and that is where we will come. Remain seated for now. Let us park the bus properly. Depends where we are. We will go together. Remember, there will be an escalator after a bit of walking. So escalator.
School has a playground in the first floor.
Okay?
Yeah. Come on.
क्या ले क्या जाएंगे वेर वी आर गोइंग
નાની ગલીઓ બતાવે છે.
ओके भुलेश्वर
1982 Princess Grace got married and 2005 Prince William. It's a very nice church built on the 19th century and opened on the
O mai din o bani din.